Hello everyone, Quirky Rap here, and today we're having another tier maker video. This time I'm going to rate different Filipino childhood snacks. Now, as you know, I am really fond of eating biscuits, bread, and everything in between. Also candy, but and also bread as well. But anyway, the bread video might come in another time. But for now, let's have this tier in which I'm going to rate from S tier up to D tier the different snacks that probably you had in grade school or in high school. So yeah, let's start. So first things first. This is my own opinion. So if you agree to disagree, then let me know. So let's start. So first we have mix. So probably this is an innuendo to that white powdery thing. But anyway, back when I was a child, I actually coughed a lot of mix because I usually consume them on one go. So and as a consequence, I cough a lot of it. I cough a lot of powder out of my mouth while consuming them. But I didn't know how to properly consume them. But since, um, and when I found out how to properly consume them, I somehow get the taste of it. I somehow got the full taste of it. But then again, I kind of still coughed it again because of its fine parts. So I'm gonna put this on C tier. But I know some of those viewers probably ilalagay ito sa B tier. Ayan. Next, I think this gummies, from what I've seen, and gummy bears are something that when I was a kid, I choke because of it kind of puts a bouncy effect on your throat, and when you chew them, you actually um, they're kind of sour and sour gummies, but anyway, they're okay. But for me, it's not really that um um tasty for me. So I might put it on C tier. Stay fresh. I think there are a lot of better options. Stay fresh is actually decent, but again, they're way too small for a freshener. I think you can buy Tic Tacs, but I guess this is budget Tic Tacs. I think you can buy this one for um, for a really cheap price, unlike Tic Tacs where you can only buy them at uh, grocery stores. But Stay Fresh, I think when it comes to its um flavor, it kind of lasts for its price. So I might put this on B tier. Sticko. Sticko is a legendary. As a kid, I think I consume a lot of Sticko nung bata pa ako. And um I really like the base flavor, the strawberry, I think, and the one that has the lime green stripes. I enjoy that a lot. So I'm gonna put this on S tier. Sticko for S tier. Choco Choco. I also consume a lot of Choco Choco when I was a kid. So I'm gonna put this on S tier. Next is Ovaltine. Now, Milo stands here are going to flame me about this, but I enjoyed Ovaltine a lot, even on small occasions where we actually buy Ovaltine. It's a shame that they're actually delicious, but somehow got overshadowed by Milo. But anyway, no, Milo is a good starter for energy chocolate drinks. Ovaltine is uh, somewhat to get used to. You need some time to get used to for its flavor, but it tastes quite well. Yeah. So, but the downside of Ovaltine is that you actually it's not really that versatile to begin with. With Milo, you can do a lot of things, while Ovaltine, you have a limited number of desserts to make around it. So I'm gonna put this on A or this is conflicting, but I'm gonna put this on B. Inipit. Inipit cakes are quite fun to eat, and for its size, they actually has fillings. So I'm gonna put this on A tier. QB. Now QB is kind of gone. The old iteration of QB. I don't think they have that anymore. Uh, that's on the stores. But I really enjoyed QB, especially the yellow one. And the red is okay, but not compared to the yellow one. So I might put this on B tier because there are a lot of uh, cubes there that are actually more tasty. Honey. I might put this between S or A tier if but the thing is though, what makes it an S tier is that it is delicious for its size. But however, if you cannot chew them properly, it will fall through your mouth. It will fall to the ground because it is so easy to break when chewing. And if you manage to chew it, kung namuya mo siya, probably it will be stuck into some of the residue will be stuck into your mouth, and you have to put your hand inside your mouth to just remove it, or use a toothpick rather. But anyway, honey is goes to A. Yan. Yaki gums. I'm not really much of a fan of gums, but uh, when I somehow tasted it when I was very little, yeah, it's kind of a uh, I don't have fond memories of it, so I'll put this on D tier. Knickknacks. This pretzel from I think Jack and Jill, and they were kind of okay. I think there's a Jack and Jill pretzels that are actually way better. The base pretzel, this one. So I might put this on B tier. Yan. Flat tops. Everyone likes flat tops. Yan. I feel like if if honey doesn't break too often, I'm gonna put this on S. But flat top is basically an upgraded honey. So I'm gonna put this on S. Yan. Marie biscuits that usually get from those yung mga pinapadala during trips, mga lagayan ng biscuit, yung mga yun nga, lagayan mga biscuits na parang bulk. Tapos yun yung ginagawa nilang container for fish and other stuff, mga kakanin. Ayan. But this small tingi-tingi sizes are actually kind of decent. Ayan. I really like Marie. So I put this on B or even A. I feel like if your relative um, brings that that container full of biscuits, and Marie is probably one of the first ones to be consumed, or ones that um, will be first to be ayun, mabilis maubos. Ayan. Next, this milk candy. Now, this milk candy is kind of okay. The problem is that it doesn't really taste like milk. The milk somehow doesn't really stick to your taste buds enough. Now, because of it is a candy, you have to chew it, but nabibitin ako dito eh. I'll put this on D. And Nupa Crunch. Noodle Crunch and noodles. I think it's a noodle snack. Now, I don't usually consume noodle snacks because, one, they're hard to chew. They're actually hard to chew for me, but I don't know about you. So I'll put this on D. I don't really have fond memories consuming this. Next, I think this is Oreo. I think Oreo to, no? Yan. Oreo is S tier. Yan, no question. Oreos are S tier. Next, Bingo. Yeah, same as Oreo. If you cannot really afford Oreo, I think Bingo is okay. And even, but as for me, I actually put, if there's a S tier that is even on a higher degree, I'm gonna put Bingo on it. Yeah. I feel like Bingo, the yellow one and the orange one are actually better than some of the flavors that Oreo might be considered as a spin-off flavor. Yan, spin-off flavors ng Oreo. Meron yan yung mga mint, strawberry. I feel like you rather have Bingo than those flavors. And roller coaster. Yeah, I think this is A tier. Yeah, roller coaster. And another gummies. Are those gummies? Yes. I think I'm gonna put this on C. Yan. Next, Pochi. Now, Pochi is somewhat of an okay for me because of its strawberry flavor. That's the only redeeming factor for this Pochi because you actually taste the strawberry in it. But since it's a gummy and I don't usually enjoy gummies, so I'll put this on B. Next is this coolers. Ayan, mga ice candy. And I usually have a lot of my mom used to make a lot of ice candy back in the day. Milk, mango ice candy, but the ones that you bought from the store, just like this one, I think you would rather have your own ice candy rather than buying one at the store. You would rather make one yourself. But anyway, we're not talking about the one that is homemade. We're talking about here yung mga nabibili din sa grocery or just sa tingi-tingi. But I think they're okay. They're decent. So I put this on B. Ano ba to? Pom-poms. I think this is cheese. Um, I might put this one. This is like yung mga piso-piso na bibili na cheese snacks. And I think this one is okay. So I'll put this on B. And ano ba to? I think this is Snow Bear. And Snow Bear ba to? Yeah, let's look at that. Let's look at it as a Snow Bear. Probably I might put this on A because this is the one where you need it if you want some a quick burst of fresh breath or something that relieves your um headaches and something like that. And missing wafers. I think this is S tier. Although they break a lot, just like honey, relatively speaking, I think Nissin wafers are usually some of the best crackers out there. Next, cheese ring and cheese curls. Why would they put this one as a one entry? If you want me to compare cheese ring and cheese curls, I would rather have cheese curls. Now, I don't necessarily hate cheese ring, but their cheese kind of breaks down when you chew it. Cheese curds will stuck with uh I think it stucks with you for a long time. So I put this on A. And pretzels. This is Jack and Jill pretzels, the base. Yeah, this is A tier for me. Yeah. Next is Rinby. Now, I didn't really enjoy much Rinby. I feel like uh with its class, there are other options that you can actually taste. Yeah, but Rinby is kind of okay, but there are a lot of options out there. See, cod cheese. Now, cod cheese is, um, for me, it is a rare snack, although you can easily buy them, but still, I rarely have cod cheese. And when I taste them, it is, it tastes like heaven. Yeah, cod cheese are probably the most underrated snacks that you can have. So I'll put this on A. Next, yung is that Propet or wait, let me look at it closely. Lumpia. Okay, lumpia. Now, this is actually S tier, but I had really bad memories of it, so I put this on no. I think this is S tier simply because although hindi naman talaga siya lumpia, it's actually cheese, but it is it stucks the taste stucks into your mouth. I think the taste of for every bite is worth it. And you cannot really go wrong uh, for a quick snack of lumpia, yung tigpipisong lumpia. Now, the funny thing is, yung bad memory na yun, is that it always stucks into your mouth, like, it always, like, kind of, quote unquote, impales you. You actually consume them vertically. And sometimes I consume them vertically. So, I could have put this on A simply because I was stupid enough to consume them vertically. But I'm gonna put this on S tier. And next, green peas. Now, I love mixed nuts a lot, and green peas is probably one of the most underrated components of any mixed nut snack. But simply for green peas, I think as a standalone, it's kind of a meh. But if you put it on mixed nuts or any kind of an ingredient while cooking, but this one as a snack, I think this is um, B for me. Yeah. Next, I got a crop. Masyado maliit yung uh, picture, pero I assume that's Cropek. Now, Cropek I haven't tasted Cropek in a while, but nung natikman ko siya, syempre, or kinakain ko pa siya dati, they're actually really good. They're actually really good. So, I'm going to put this on A. And Cloud9, out of all candies out there, I think this is kind of an underwhelming for me. Cloud9 is kind of an underwhelming. I would rather have chewy chocolate than Cloud9. Next is Nestle. Nestle, uh, pinipig ba to? Ayan, I think I assume it's pinipig. And old pinipig is goated, but the new pinipig is kind of a meh. But since this is a childhood snack, and I don't really base it on my recent tastes, I'm gonna put this on A tier. I think there are a lot of ice drops that are actually better back then, but still I enjoy pinipig. Next is I think these are candies, and just like um and small candies, just like nerds. But I think I would rather have nerd in. So next we talk about nerds. But for now, ouch is kind of a eh for me. So I put this on D. Next, I don't know this one. Then so I might not put this on that tier. I might not put this on any tier because I'm not familiar with that. Next is SNACU. Now, this is somewhat of a controversial take. I don't really like SNACU. Ayan. I haven't really had, I didn't have much fun eating that. I don't know, but maybe it's because there are other chips that are actually better than SNACU. But a lot of my friends really like SNACU. But for me, it doesn't really taste well. But uh, since this is my opinion, I might put this on C tier or no B tier. But most of you will probably put it on A or even S tier. Ayan. Next is Dudu. Ayan. Someone with pacifier candy. I don't really consume. I don't remember consuming this. Ayan. Next is Nerds. Nerds is for its status. I think I'm gonna put this on B tier. Ayan. Because although they're so small, you have to consume it like you have to put the box side on the mouth. And I had trouble doing that when I was a kid. Nerds are okay. The next is Hansel S tier, and so is lemon square cheesecake. I feel like these two are if I put it um on an adjective, they're goated. I feel like you cannot really have you don't your childhood will not be complete without uh having a regular lemon square cheesecake or Hansel. I think I can live without Oreo and only consuming Hansel. Although they are brittle when it comes to biting it, still uh, I feel like Hansel is underrated. And next is Wishy Pillows. Uh, I think they're too much sugary for me. But with that sugar, it kind of negates yung chocolate flavor niya. Nanenegate yung chocolate flavor ng Pinos. It kind of defeats the purpose of its label because it has too much sugar and it kind of stuck into your mouth sometimes. Well, anyway, that's it. That's my Filipino childhood snack tier list. Now, if you want me to, if you have your own rankings of this, then let me know. If you agree to disagree, if you agree or disagree on my comments, on my ratings, then let me know. Okay? So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.